Okay, so hopefully the video starts here and doesn't cut off like in mid-sentence like it usually does. I usually give it around 30 seconds to start up, but sorry if you guys had to wait there. Let me lower it down, TV, a little bit too. So what's up, everybody? It's been a while since I did a stream or video here on Macho channel. I've been insanely busy and just trying to like crunch in all these games, trying to finish them. But I did the review for Final Fantasy 15 episode Prompto on weaponwheelnetwork.com. I'll leave the link in the description to the review. A link in the description of this video to the review. And I wanted to do a video form on Macho channel, but unfortunately I forgot to save the recording. Yeah, I didn't forget to record. I recorded it, but I didn't save the recording. And it when I went back into my PS4, the video wasn't there, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll just stream it. So as you can see, I already did play episode Prompto, and I'm getting like these little stuff here for beating the game, or the DLC episode. And we're gonna skip all the cutscenes, by the way. This is gonna be a spoiler-free portion, a spoiler-free review, and then we'll go into spoilers afterwards. And we're not gonna play the entire episode. We're just gonna play at least like the first half hour or 45 minutes. You know, until I'm finished. I got everything off my chest on this DLC episode. Not to say that's a bad thing. It's more just like more my thoughts, and a little more clarity. People read the review and want to know a little bit more. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea too. I might add this video at the end of the review on weaponwheelnetwork.com, so that people want to know more of my thoughts than they can. But if anything, so my entire thoughts on the episode Prompto DLC is that it's good. I like it. It's, to be really frank with it, it's a good DLC episode for $5. You get what you pay for. It has a lot more content than episode Gladiolus, that's for sure. And whether you like it or not is based on what kind of style of gameplay you like, because episode Prompto is more about the third-person action gameplay, which is a lot of fun. It's like a mix of Resident Evil action gameplay and what Final Fantasy's take on that. And then episode Gladiolus is more of the brawler, swing a heavy sword around kind of gameplay, which some people can like and other people don't like. I liked it personally. And also episode Prompto is more like on a more grand scale when it comes to its gameplay. You have a lot more to explore in episode Prompto than you would with episode Gladiolus. So that's probably one of the reasons why people like episode Prompto more than the previous one. But the tricky thing about open areas and open worlds is that you have to make it feel alive in order to like really bring out an experience in it. And since it's a DLC episode that's $5, it's not really something to complain about, really. But regardless, it just feels bland when you're exploring these open environments in episode Prompto. Regardless, they are there. It's nice it's there, but since the kind of environment that it's in, it's like an icy tundra, winter wonderland kind of area, then it's just like, it's alright. I wasn't exactly blown away by it. So with the DLC episode, to put like on a number scale, I'm looking at my review right now. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. And it's broken down by 4 different factors, and that's story, gameplay, visuals, and sound. And with gameplay, I gave it an 8 out of 10. We'll get more into that as we actually see more gameplay. Sound, I give it an 8. I mean, the music, I take into account everything. The music is excellent in this DLC. The sounds, everything you hear, from the firing of the guns to the voice acting, everything's really, really good. Visuals, I gave it an 8 out of 10 as well. Visuals, of course, it's a Final Fantasy game, and one of the things that Final Fantasy 15 was advertising as a core Final Fantasy game, as the next level Final Fantasy game is its visuals, using top-notch technology to push the boundaries of a Final Fantasy game in terms of visuals, and it's good. It's good for what you get here. And then story, I gave a 6 out of 10.
What a way to go!
And a lot of people may be asking why the 6 out of 10. For people that played it, saying there's so much in the story, and there's a lot added to Prompto and everything else. Why do the story 6 out of 10? Reason why is because I'm a Final Fantasy 15 nerd, and a lot of stuff that they showed in episode Prompto, I already knew about, or I figured out already. It was just more of just like an interactive refresher when I was playing through this DLC. Like nothing really surprised me and really kept my interest that much. So that's more or less my general impressions on, or general review rather, for episode Prompto. Let's say I don't like it, and I'm probably saying I'm gonna negative stuff, but regardless, there's a lot of good stuff with this DLC as well. The combat's a lot of fun. We see cameos from characters that needed more spotlight in the main game, in my own opinion, and I liked it. It's a lot of fun. The fact that I immediately wanted to replay it again shows that I did enjoy it, and it was a good time. Okay, we're just gonna skip all the cutscenes here, so we can get to some gameplay. I'm looking at my review now to see if I missed any like points. Let's see. So it is about around like a 2-hour DLC. I finished it in an hour and 36 minutes, hour and 46, the first time I played it through. And that was doing one of the side quests. I'm not sure how many side quests there are. But the first time I played it through, I rounded out like 136, 146. And one of the cool things too is it plays like the environmental pickups approach, or learn a little about the story through the environment. These little things over here, you just pick them up, and they actually end up being like audio logs, more or less. I go more into the background of the facility and all that stuff. So it gets nice little backgrounds, which I like. I like this kind of stuff. This is stuff that made BioShock 1 made super immersive. The audio logs just explained a lot of like the story and the environment, and that's what made that game. That's what makes the DLC a little more intriguing, is the fact that you have these audio logs that you can listen to that explain a little bit more about the facility and the person running it and their intentions, their role in the Empire, stuff like that. So let's skip all the cutscenes here.
I'm gonna find them, wherever they are.
And you also have like these little articles you find around, again explaining more about the facility. A lot of people are calling this DLC Metal Gear Final Fantasy 15, and that's pretty accurate, considering the third-person mechanics, and just Final Fantasy 15 is known for its mechs too, because of the Empire and such. So there's that, and then these are like kind of like your camping sites, like the little ebony coffee machines, soda machines, whatever it is. So let's see, something like that I missed. I didn't even notice that. So this is one thing that I like too. When I first saw the menu, it's super slick. I really like it. Nice color palette. That's pretty cool. See, I totally missed that the first time. And of course you have your camera, so you can take selfies and all that stuff. And actually one of Prompto's moves there, or like super moves, is selfie shot. It's pretty cool. Just looking real quick. I mean, we mostly just talked. We talked really good about the DLC. Sorry, gotta get a drink of water. There you go.
Let's do this.
What I like too is how fluid just going from one weapon to the other is, like in 15, which is nice. But yeah, I basically talked about the DLC for 8 to 10 minutes now. So you guys just see more of gameplay than anything. You kind of judge it off of what you see. But overall, for me, it's definitely a solid 7.5 out of 10.
Research log. year 720, I acted. I attempted only in the most
skip all
basic.
this.
I decided why not? Frankly, I but count rather than I've lost.
I just frankly want you guys to get more of like a gameplay, ebb and flow kind of idea from this presentation.
Find me.
Not really like a story, like the playthrough, so to speak. You have these little stealth kills, which is nice. If I can recall, that's something that we didn't have in Final Fantasy 15.
Research all my tests today. I will
Surprisingly, there was no trophies for getting all the research logs, which I was surprised about, because I was definitely looking for them, thinking, oh, there might be a trophy. And also because I just want to know more about the backstory of the facility. But I'm surprised there wasn't any. So. See any items over here? No. For anybody that loves the character Prompto and is into kind of the third-person shooting, you're gonna like this. You know, it's a nice different take.
Ready or not?
That's one thing that I really like about these DLCs. Maybe that they are short and see the camera's a little off here. So yeah, as I was saying, the DLCs are for Final Fantasy 15 are short, but they add more character nuance to the original cast, and which is nice because I like all the characters in Final Fantasy 15, and I like to get to know more about them. So these character DLCs are nice, and they add a fresh gameplay perspective too, which is cool. Actually, I have the other. Actually, I have another one. So say when your enemies are vulnerable, you can go up to them, press X to do an overkill, or press triangle to do a crack shot, which is cool.
It's over.
So yeah, that's pretty dope.
I can do this.
So episode Prompto does what it sets out to do, and that's to add more context to Prompto as a character. And again, it gets the job done, and it adds a fresh new gameplay twist to Final Fantasy 15, which I really appreciate. So like they get their jobs done, which is cool. You know what I mean? So yeah, which is actually, oh no, they're all dead. Okay, actually there's more. Hold on. See if we can stealth kill over here. Did he take a selfie shot, which is pretty cool.
Right there.
I'm just gonna try and do more crack shots to see if he does any different ones. I'm gonna take his gun. Alright, cool.
Watch this.
Really, he wasn't dead?
That was a close one.
Okay. I'll take it. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, just let me know. Leave in the comment section of the video, or even the comment section on the website. Actually, do that. Go to the website and leave a comment there, because I do a lot of writing on this website. So check it out. I'm gonna start adding it to the bar whenever I stream, so people can look at it. So yeah, one of the cool things I really do like about this DLC is the fact that
Yoink.
ooh, that worked out somehow. One of the things I really like about this DLC is the fact that you have swappable long-range weapons. There you go. That's what I was looking for to say. Swappable long-range weapons. And that goes from.
Eliminate immediately.
Oh, cool! I got a trophy for that.
Commence elimination.
And that goes
of
from the sniper rifle to an SMG to even a rocket launcher. So I thought that was really cool. Then you didn't just have the revolver the entire time. Honestly, it probably would have got pretty boring if you just had the revolver the entire time.
Not good.
Try and stun this guy first. Stuffy. Probably need to do a high potion. Okay. And maybe after a certain point in this deal, after a certain point in this DLC, I'll do a special fight. Crack shot.
It's over. I've just got to find my way out.
I know I said I'll do like a spoiler talk as I'm playing, but I think I'll just keep it as the way it is. The review is what it was, 7.5 out of 10. And I let people just watch the gameplay. So you just want to check it out. Alright, we picked that one up. So as you notice, we're exploring an unexplored part of Final Fantasy 15.
So cold.
Except this was actually done through glitch, I think it was. Someone actually broke the boundaries with Noctis and then exploring a snowy part. And people were assuming that this is going to be an episode Prompto, and they're right. The only thing is that I think the parts that what Noctis was exploring, if you do the glitch, I think it was just it was unfinished texture or something like that. So yeah, and your coffee machines are kind of like your campsites. It's where you just save. In there. That's the other weird thing too about this DLC is that it has like those what's it called, quick time events randomly.
Target detected. Eliminate immediately.
Take some more.
Commence elimination of compromised unit.
The thing about the rocket launcher is you have to be really accurate with it. There's no splash damage.
Take this. Sweet. All out.
Oh, I missed. What? See me how accurate they be? It's actually too low there. Let me just run my ass over here. Oh, actually, hold on. This is where you can actually get bombs. Press down. Hold R.
Incoming!
Magic.
Gotcha!
Of course, throwing that bomb allows you to do crack shots, which is cool. Selfie.
Gotcha!
Oh, never mind. There's a lot more coming. Ooh, okay. I'm like right in the middle of all this. Of course, I'll do the other ones too, just so you guys can see what it looks like. The only thing that's trigger happy is what you get after beating the DLC. The only reason why I'm doing so many selfie shots is because there's a DLC involved. Not DLC. There is a gosh, the word I'm looking for. A trophy. There you go. Sorry, lost my train of thought. I see on the map. Didn't even notice me. Dumb AI.
Watch this!
Just leave through up there actually. So you see you can use like the explosive barrels that's like part of your environment kills and all that. So we'll just do a little bit more of this, and then we'll get into the really cool boss fight.
What the hell am I? How could he do that?
So I'm trying to skip all this as much as I could.
Is somebody in there?
FYI, this is going to spoiler territory. So if you don't want to watch anymore, then don't watch.
Deep breaths.
I'm giving you all a chance now. 5, 4, 3. Okay. Alright. We're gonna go through. The thing is, a lot of people, I don't know, well, a lot of people know this or not. The thing is, I knew about this spoiler because I have the Final Fantasy 15 guide that came with like a lineage of the characters and their family lines. They even said that Prompto's father, biological father, was his guy. So that's what I mean when I say in my review that everything's more of just like an interactive refresher for me. Not really surprised. I already knew this guy was his father. I just didn't know that this guy had mass produced his genes so they can create like this crazy demon army. That's one thing I didn't know. But you learned about it like through free updates. So chapter 13 verse 2 update, you learned about the experimentations. You knew a little bit about it in 15. They didn't go that much into it.
Target detected.
And here it's just more of like an emotional resonance that lays with you because of Prompto's tragic situation. The fact that he was born in captivity.
Move it.
He was born to execute a plan, an evil plan. And well, several more right here. Oh, come on, really? Main thing is just to get the hell out of here. I think there are now.
Go down. Now's your chance.
So you guys can like actually see what the selfies look like. It's like that. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. Of course, you can see like RNA too on your menu screen. He's so fine. She's so fine. So it's actually this is a perfect way to show the gameplay too. Okay. Let's back up. That way you can also see some of Arden's gameplay too. This isn't the best place to show her gameplay, but I mean, it's the first place. We're going to be able to do it. So to get to the next part takes a little longer, so. Pretty sure I took how many selfies already? 9? Okay, yeah. So she should also link attack with you, which is cool. And then she just do a quick lunge towards them, which is nice. They have a couple other link attacks that are pretty cool. See, this one's my favorite. That one's pretty cool. I haven't tried this one. Oh, let's see how that one turned out. Hold on. Field photographer trophy. Cause there's a missile that just went right behind them. This was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We only got a minute here, so I'll try to get the borrow. Yeah, Arnez good, so heals him, which is nice. We only got 11 seconds left, so.
You're not so worthless.
And make it in 5 seconds? I doubt it. Oh, I did!
Head there.
I'm a beast.
I'll catch up later.
So yeah. But she fights you for a little bit. And don't worry, she'll return. And it's one of the other things they have here too, which is the snowmobile, which is a nice little callback to Final Fantasy VII. Where you actually did snowboarding. You can also shoot at them, but there's really no point in doing so. You can just go past them, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of this DLC, you do unlock time trials, which involve snowboarding, which is cool. The snowboarding mechanics feel a little loose, like it's not really tight. Like it feels more like I'm playing SSX than anything, like a wild SSX with snowmobiles. Which is cool though. I'd rather have more like loose than rather on rails, like how the car in Final Fantasy 15 is. So I kind of like how it is. It's just maybe a couple more play tests, it could have felt a little better to control. So every time you jump, you have like this, like the game just have this sense, not sense, but like it just gravitates you to left or right whenever you jump, and that's what I don't like. What the hell? Yeah, so for some reason you can actually jump off your snowmobile on a chase sequence, which is weird. And in the time trials, you have 3 different snowboarding. I haven't exactly played them because like after that I was like snowboarding was like I didn't really care. The snowmobile tracks, but there's 3 different ones, and again they're all time trials, so you just compare your results of people online. So you do unlock other stuff after you beat the story DLC. Okay. There we go. See a hard landing for Prompto there. Hard landing. So after this, it's a lot more story focused. Well, after this actually it's more like open world, but there's just more story to continue it. So this isn't exactly it. It's more like halfway point through the DLC. But after a certain cutscene that happens, when you meet Aranea at the rendezvous point, cutscene happens, long cutscene happens, and then a little bit of a story sequence, and then open world, or open area rather, not really open world, open area where you do a couple of side quests and stuff. It's more or less the open area. It's a little weird because they restrict you more than the actual game. So side quests, again, side quests is a little weird. Side quests are unimportant and it's really not that interesting. So that's why I didn't really dabble into it too much. But this is more or less like the open area that you can explore. It's nice, pretty. But it also goes back to what I was saying, it's kind of bland, you know what I mean? It's not as lively as Final Fantasy 15's the main game's open world. Then again, you're not supposed to be exploring that much anyway because you're kind of on the run. So, other than that, that's the way it is. So, I'll actually cut like the story portion here. We'll stop playing. Yeah, stop playing. I was just thinking if I could just save, but it doesn't really matter. So, so after you beat the story DLC, I said before, you do the time. You got the time travels. You get the Lionheart gun. I think it is. I'm guessing it's the Lionheart gun. I should go to main game and see if that's the thing. Hall of Fame, And this is where like they put all the high scores and stuff like that. Share them to social media. And those are the 3 tracks: Snow Glide Run, Avalanche Ambush, and Slippery Slalom. I'll eventually try those out. But one thing that I really liked is intensive training, and this is where you actually fight against Aranea in a one-on-one duel. And this was the coolest thing. That's the one thing I like the most. I like the one-on-one duels. That's why Gladios versus Core in the Gladios episode, that was just like a side thing, but it was really fun doing that because I had like a new challenge. Same thing here with Aranea. You get a new challenge. Trying to go up against a Dragoon, close combat Dragoon warrior versus a long range character. And it's actually pretty challenging. It took me 3-4 tries to actually beat her. And that's with using like all the items I had, which is like 2 elixirs, high potion, and a phoenix down, which is all they give you. But it's fun. The only thing that I get like confused about is that there are certain points in the match where it seems like you should be pressing like a button in the quick time event, but there's no button that prompts up, at least that I've seen.
Now,
Or maybe I've missed
let's
it. I
see
don't
what
know.
you can do.
Ready or not?
So yeah, I'll show you guys a little bit more of Prompto's abilities too, the L2. I'll show you guys trigger happy. So yeah, the way you mostly just want to be doing is just really running, because she'll always beat you in hand-to-hand combat 10-1. And again, Prompto's a long-range character. See right there, there's no button to press that I saw, so I didn't know how to really deflect that. See, what I try to do is I try to go around these flame barrels, so I can try and stun her. There you go. They just seem to have like a delayed effect doing that. I keep pressing L2 to aim. That's from like playing every shooter. I'll show you guys trigger happy a little bit. Just trying to time it right. See, it does mad damage. The only problem is with that last shot, she can stun you out of that. Not stun you, but she can trap you out of that. You just gotta be careful. Whenever she gets me in this danger state, I just let her hit me, because eventually you'll get your life back. You just gotta keep your distance, and by chance she kills you, we do have an elixir. We do have a phoenix down. Okay, yeah, so she got me there. I thought he dodged for some reason.
Let's go.
So just do that. And I don't think that Prompto's Star Shell, which blinds enemies, I don't think that works on her. I used it once, it didn't seem to really work.
I'm all out.
And there are other weapons here. Got blindside damage, which is cool.
And bullseye.
I wish those don't miss. Trigger happy just misses and it sucks. I swear I thought there were other weapons around here. Oh, there we go. See another one. So there is a way to counter that. I just don't know what button you need to press. It's a problem.
Got you in my sights.
Yeah, I'm start doing that. Just I try not using the melee weapon because she has a spear. That's always gonna beat your small melee weapon. Oh, there's no way gonna see it. Hold on. Alright, I'm not gonna use that like that. She's halfway down now, which is nice. Oh, if she jumps up in the air, we're probably gonna die. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, I died. I think she doesn't do that kind of lunge. Oh. This is the other one of the other things I said in my review as well, is that the gameplay for the DLC is really good, and it's fun. The only thing is that boss fights are extremely sloppy, and if you feel like that, even with the main game Final Fantasy 15, boss fights felt really haphazard and sloppy. That's because of the gameplay. Some of the boss fights were actually really cool in Final Fantasy 15, like how in Prompto's DLC. Episode Prompto.
Now,
The boss fights are pretty cool, but it just feels sloppy because of the gameplay. And this is one of those instances too where I actually recognized it when I was flying RNA. I was like, the fighting system is really sloppy. But once you find a way around it, you kind of just know a little bit more about the mechanics of it, then it's fine. There's some things you have to deal with. There's one boss fight I thought could have been a lot better, but son of a bitch, really? See, like that, like what are you supposed to do? I know I countered her a couple times, but anything with her just what?
I'm all out.
Again, don't know what to do. Like, why he turn around like that? I have no idea.
Bullseye!
Damn it. Oh, it's okay.
Now, let's see what you can do. Take this.
This is why she's big.
Pathetic.
Doing twirls in the air and shit. And she's gonna do it again, which is probably gonna kill me. Told you.
Take this.
I was about to say, if she does it for a third time, that's some bullshit, dude. No. Oh, shit, I got a life.
Take this.
She's doing it for a fourth time in a row. Okay, this has never happened. Not even when I first fought her. Somehow I... God, really?
End of the line.
She's spamming the shit out of that, bro.
Woohoo!
Got you in my sights!
Almost got her. I'm probably gonna die after that. Random ass, look at that kick to the face. Random ass swipe, bro. I almost got her. That feels bad, man. That feels bad. I want to do it again, but there's a lot more going in the background, so I don't want you guys to be annoyed by that. I did beat her before. I had the trophy to prove it, but damn it, I almost had her. What's that? Random, you know, I'm gonna do it again. I'm super salty. We're gonna beat her. I love you, Arnett, but damn, do the most random stuff. We almost beat her too. Damn it. So after you bring her down more than half health, she has AoE attacks. It's not even hard to dodge because she's all up in your face all the time. So, but again, it's fun. I like it. It's sloppy. Again, it's sloppy.
Now, let's see what you can do.
Bring it on.
Keep pressing. Something, right? Let my health regenerate here. Oh, Prompto just takes forever to get back up.
I'm all out.
Take this.
See, like, what are you supposed to do there? It's so annoying. I actually deflect her once or twice, but I just don't know how you do it. Oh, I didn't mean to do a selfie. Whatever. I don't know what happened there. What are you supposed to do, bro? I'm not even like a quarter down her health. Just kick him out. See? What are you supposed to do, man? Well, we just should start melee attack. Stop there.
Never miss. It's over.
Is that all?
Run, dude.
Take this.
That was pretty cool. She flipped over my missile and just straight attacked me. What's the point of the damn revolver if you can't shoot from long range? first miss. So last shot. How? I pressed box, but okay. Sure. Gosh, that camera glitch there. Oh, that's it? That's all I got?
Major piece.
Aim Prompto.
Take this.
Does a lot of damage.
Pathetic.
I would have died. She just stabbed me. Come on. Nice. It's an automatic knockdown every time. Oh my god.
And bullseye.
Curtains.
I love when you dodge every shot trigger. And this part where I die.
Major piece.
Yep. Alright, well you guys saw the boss fight with Arnea, so that's all that matters. That's what's troll. You saw the boss fight with Arnea. Again, it's a challenge. But it is what it is. We're not ending this live stream like this. We're gonna win. We are going to win.
Now, let's see what you can do.
Let's do this.
Take
What they want to
this.
do this time? We'll save all the long range weaponry for the last half of her health. Yeah, I tried pressing R1 or whatever it is. I don't know what button you pressed, dude.
Got you in my sights.
Doing a little better this time. I was hoping she was done with dodging, and so I could just use trigger hack down here, but obviously I thought wrong. Her weak spot seems to be Lance. Here, got the other SMG. Sniper rifle now.
Got you in my sights!
Got her. I got her. Now it's time to get the bazooka. Oh my god, Prompto. My dude.
And bullseye!
How did that miss? forgot her somehow.
Woohoo! Now,
Got you in my
let's see
sight.
what you can do.
What? Bro, my dude.
Take
That revolver he always fucking always fucking misses.
pathetic.
Come on, get up. Certainly beatable, it's just annoying as hell when you get knocked down and it takes forever for him to get up. Like, there needs to be like a wake up mechanic or something. Wow, yeah.
And bullseye.
Thank you, she just stood still. Took it over. Oh god. I'm just gonna use it because I don't want her to kill me. Oh, there is like a wake up mechanic or something. There you go. Oh no, we didn't kill her. Shit. Alright, really? If I die from this dude. Probably gonna die from this. Or not. Run! Run, nigga! Run! Run, nigga! Oh, we did it. Okay, cool. Bro, I was ripping my controller. Like, oh my god. If I ever lost again, that would have been so salty. Okay, cool. That was a fun stream. I hope you guys enjoyed this, like, review-ish. Yeah, it was a review, like, in the first 10 minutes, and then it was more of just a gameplay presentation. Went on for longer than I expected, to be honest with you. But, again, it's just fun playing it. And overall, I enjoy it. Would I recommend it for $5? Yes, I would. Am I going to tell you it's the best thing you're going to spend $5 on? Probably not. But if you like Final Fantasy 15, you like Prompto, the character, and it's definitely worth a buy. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time here on Macho Channel. If you like what you see here, click that like button. If you want to press more, click the subscribe button. If you don't want to press either of those buttons, go ahead and click that dislike button. As long as you guys watch the video, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys next time here on Macho Channel.